Hello and welcome to our funeral service. No, this is an in memoriam episode, Michael. This is our final mock video.
Last goodbye.
So either foreseeable future or ever. I'm going with probably ever. Now, here's what I want you guys to do as your homework. I want you to go to the first episode of Mock. Look at us, me especially. Go to this one and just see how far we've come. That was the point of this channel originally, was a time capsule of shit. It was originally made so we could look back and be like, geez, you look how stupid we were back in those days? Look how fat I was. I was wearing different hats every week. Good times, man. Fucking good times. So no, this is our final episode of Mock that we'll be recording. It's been a hell of a ride, Mikey. The 19th video in 6 years. It's been a fucking hell of a roller coaster, buddy.
Yeah,
it's been a good time.
I think it's time to retire the channel, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. We've had a lot of fun making fun of this channel.
God knows we've had a lot of laughs over this stuff, man.
It's
been a good ride.
You could do a best of series and still get it to around 20 minutes.
That's pushing it.
But talking with Kevin, and we decided that we're gonna retire the channel. We're gonna retire Mock. Basically, as Kevin said, Mock came to be just us spewing about stuff, and
it started off because I remember
more organized.
Yeah, I know. It was my first year at Brock, and I remember watching a lot of YouTubers and just shows that they were doing. And I was thinking with you, I'm like, we could do that, no problem. We talk about shit all the time, so we thought it'd be perfect. So it originally started off with a promotional video that you made for an audition to a sports channel. And then we just rolled with that, and then we made it as a consecutive thing. And I will never forget making that trailer for it too.
Yeah, and then we made the trailer for Mock.
Yeah, I know, that was fun. That was actually really. I remember that day of filming. That was actually really cool. But
that was fun.
Here we are, over almost 5 years later.
Yeah,
from when we started. 5 years, man. That's a long time.
And hundreds of views later.
Literally 50 views at a time. No, we've been on a hell of a ride. We had story time with the CAC.
Yeah, we thought that would be a reoccurring state.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I just
dropped that shit hard. Like everything else we did.
Pretty much. I just want to thank everyone who did tune in. You obviously didn't have to, but
we appreciate
tuned in as much as you could about the most useless jargon that you could possibly imagine. For that, we really
A lot of people, you know what? A lot of people. I'm giving a shout out to one of my old roommates, Alyssa. She actually used to watch our videos when she was abroad, living in Scotland, because she found them so funny and entertaining that she just was killing herself laughing, and it was just like, you know what? That's what it was meant for. And I have a lot of other friends who were saying, you know what? Your videos are funny. Yeah, and they were made to be a laugh. And
we just had no sense of direction, really.
There was literally nothing. There was a video with a camera propped up on a fucking water bottle. We did nothing for 17 minutes. What was that?
I loved at the end of that video, we were like, wow, we literally spent 17 minutes not knowing what we were talking about.
But there was the Rob Ford video where we talked about the Sochi Olympics. There was the one where we talked about the TO State of Mind thing. We talked about a lot of useless shit, come to think of it. But no, you know what, Michael? We're transitioning, my friend. We are going on to bigger and better things.
We're rebranding, people. This is, we are rebranding. Last couple of weeks we have been talking about new ideas, and one thing that both of us like is hockey, and we love talking about hockey. And we are sick of the media people having these podcasts, not knowing what the hell they're talking about. But then again,
we sure as hell don't know what we're talking about.
So we're
entertaining.
We're entertaining, and we'll throw our hats into the ring.
Exactly.
So we have partnered up with our buddy Matt Paczynski from all the way of Saskatchewan, and
who's actually in one of our videos.
He's in one of our videos. Yes, he is. And
that was recorded in this very basement.
In this very basement, yes. And so we've been talking, and we have decided to come up with this weekly hockey podcast, and we are going to also transport the media files and put them on a YouTube as well, so that you don't have to go crazy searching for them. They're there.
Or you just don't have to be a lazy fuck. SoundCloud is a thing. You literally just type that into Google and you'll find us. But no, we'll do the YouTube thing too, in case you're that fucking lazy. No, that's
Well,
cool.
you never know. Some people.
We're uploading them to this channel?
Yeah, we're transitioning. We're rebranding.
So we're putting Hoser...
So here's the name. The name is Hoser Hockey Hour. Now, we wanted
Triple H.
Triple H.
All you WWE fans get that reference. Wink. But
so we're rebranding, we're retooling, we're remanufacturing our product. That
it's going to be way more organized. It's going to be way better.
We've learned our lesson over the last 5 years. If we've learned anything, being organized is key. I remember we would go all about, like, in the end of the videos, oh, we'll be back and have a video once a week or once every month. Didn't end up happening.
We tried calling ourselves the Banter Brothers one time.
Yeah,
Guys with glasses. What the fuck was that?
We had no direction at all.
Yeah, no, that was literally none.
And with this now, it's more structured. We have a logo coming. That's going to be.
It's going to be a weekly thing. It's actually going to be weekly. You're going to be hearing from us every Monday is when we're going to be releasing episodes. So you'll be able to either check back on this channel or the new one. Probably the new one.
The main thing, the big problem with Mock was we didn't know what to focus on. And it's like the Simpsons episode where there's a product that is trying to be made for everybody. If you try to make something for everybody, it's all going to fall apart because you don't have enough time to really delve into everything. I think we had too many hands and too many things.
I think the thing is that with Mock, it's not that we didn't want to. It was just that we were so busy with school and I never saw you. And you never saw me. It was hard to get the timing down. And we didn't get to record that much because we were busy doing our own thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? Seinfeld did it better. They made a show about nothing. We tried. Unfortunately.
We say that now.
Unfortunately, it didn't really work out. But, it's been... I'm actually a little bit sad, man.
I mean, you know what? If he ever comes to...
watch this?
Well, no, if he ever comes here to, like, Ontario to see us, and, he has plans to do that, we'll do a couple of maybe episodes where we're going to be on, but for the foreseeable...
video podcast. Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, but for the foreseeable future, though, it seemed like now was the time to shift things. Mock wasn't going anywhere, and we clearly didn't have any plans for it, so it made sense that talking about something that we were all three of us were passionate about, and I've been wanting to work with Matt for years, and I've been wanting to work with Kevin on something else
more meaningful than more
meaningful,
no, but like
and more
something
structured.
And plus hockey is one of those things where we do know a lot about it.
And the rapport there is also too. I mean, there's Kevin and I. We have a great rapport,
in case you can tell,
and and Matt. And has great rapport with us too, and it's a lot of great give and take, and he's very knowledgeable. So I've always
I like it because it's going to be a podcast from three guys who actually know a thing or two about hockey. It's not just like we actually like you two especially, me not so much, but even I know enough to have a formulated opinion. And it's funny because in high school, no one talks about hockey here. Literally no one. And It's funny because without you, I'm like, well, who would I talk to about it? So like, it's just like, man, it's tough. But no, expect more content from Hoser Hockey Hour. Every week. It's going to be a weekly thing. Yeah. But no, this will, well, I mean, let's be honest, it probably will be the last mock video, but you know what? It won't be the last
reunion episode one of these days.
At a year from now.
Oh
Hey, our usual scheduled episode every year. But no, you know what? It's been a lot of fun, and we really do hope that you get the chance to check out the new hockey podcast. It'll be, well, you can just look it up. It's going to be Hoser Hockey Hour. Links maybe in the description, maybe.
When we get the links, when we get everything set up.
Once you get figured out, you'll be able to find us. Twitter's down there, all that good shit.
Yeah, no we're raising our banner to the rafters of the most useless shit of all time.
But you know what? I'm salty. We never made that superhero movie list.
Yeah, there was. I mean, if you
three separate occasions
for our 5 regulars, we
separate occasions
we tried to get our top superhero
over the course
movies.
of 5 years.
Yeah,
3 different times. We never recorded one stupid fucking video.
It never saved, man.
Never did. Maybe that was a sign of things to come.
Well, you know what?
Maybe that was the universe saying, "Do a hockey podcast. This shit isn't working."
You know what? They were fun, but
They were good times. You know what? Coming over to your apartment and reading that Harry Potter
Oh my
thing, that was a lot of
God.
fun, bro.
That was our top rated video.
Yeah, because that was actually something that we did.
I just, guys, I mean, it means so much that you tuned in, especially because you guys have so much going on in your lives.
But you've seen us come such a long way.
Yeah.
Literally, some of us more than others.
He's not wearing hats anymore. I got short hair now.
Yeah, no.
So it's new glasses too.
Yeah, but you know what? We've been through a lot of stuff, and those videos were always sort of the spotlight. Fun facts: when we recorded the Sochi one, that was February 2014. I remember there was some stuff going on in my life at the time. And coming over to your apartment was a fun escape. We went out for drinks after, got a little bevved. That was a lot of fun. Like it was a nice creative outlet.
Yeah.
But we're gonna harness that creativity into something more structured and actually create something that we know more shit about than just talking.
Yeah, and not to. I mean, I don't want to throw
not to put us down because Mock was a gem. If you want to call it that.
It's being really, really generous with that.
Well, fuck, we made it, man. I'm gonna give it as much credit as it deserves, which is
it was fun, and sometimes I'll go back from time to time and look at those videos and see where our mindsets were, and if we changed at all, like our opinions about things. And I think with this podcast, I think you're gonna get something that's way more structured than Mock was. I mean, I think that was the biggest takeaway from that experience was that there was no structure. We didn't know what we were doing. Like, we actually have notes. I mean, granted, either it's the day before or the day of that we, like, okay.
Oh, we have notes for the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're taking the lessons from Mock and we're transferring them over to the podcast, and it's becoming a legitimate thing. Slowly, but surely it's going to happen.
We're going to have
Rome was not built in a day.
We're going to have a Twitter page. That's as much legitness as you can probably get in today's world. You know what? What was your favorite episode of Mock?
Oh gosh, I forget what video it was, but there was a section where we were talking about what if Kevin Smith did a Harry Potter thing, and how if Kevin Smith was writing Harry Potter, he would grab Hermione and be like, how many fucking dicks have you sucked or something.
I think that was the Harry Potter fanfic.
Well, no, there was the video before that because we decided then that we were gonna do it. So. Because
we were going to do a thing where we were only going to read 5 chapters an episode.
And then we realized that the chapters were a paragraph.
Well, then we realized that we still probably wouldn't have finished the book.
Yeah.
No, I really liked the ones that we did upstairs in your den with your brother. Those.
Oh my god, those ones! I haven't watched those ones in a long time.
Yeah, no, that was the follow up to the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those were my favorite.
Yeah.
I like those a lot.
So. I mean, guys, it's just you guys are no longer in MOCKville. You're now in Hoserville, and we're the mayors.
Fuck you.
Fuck
us.
Pray. We pray to the Book of Gretzky, and we're afraid of the demon Bettman. So, I mean,
the long and the short of it is, if you don't like hockey, you're kind of shit out of luck.
But you know what? Hopefully the podcast can make you,
Well, you know what? We'll definitely have some throwbacks to this, and yeah, we'll definitely do.
We reference Mock a lot. So if you want to,
we do.
If you want to see more references,
we reference our failure because God knows there is an abundance of that.
Yeah.
No, you know what? It was a good run. I enjoyed doing the Mock bit for as long as we did.
Yeah.
I wish we could have run with that a bit more, but you know what? I'm glad we're doing the podcast. It took us this long to figure that out, but I'm really glad we are. It's going to be a really fun thing, even if you don't know that much about hockey. You'll still hear some big names, and we talk about it enough where even if you're the most passive hockey fan, you'll get one or two things of what we say. Because it's not just about stats and stuff like that. It's more just about hockey in general. And you'll definitely find something that you'll like, that you'll find funny. We're going to be censored to fucking hell. So that's going to be annoying because I swear a lot. But no, the podcast is going to be good. It's going to be different, but it's going to be fun.
It was time to change the guard. And I think you can agree with us that we needed, a change of scenery. So And like I said, a few last words. I'd like to thank Kevin for all his dedication and his time on Mock and with the new hockey podcast. I think it's great. I couldn't have done it without him. I know I couldn't do this with anyone else.
You couldn't because you don't know how to use social media and use. I
know how to use social media. I just don't know how to use a computer.
So, yeah,
but I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't go through this venture with anyone else.
No, Mike, I agree.
I think we have that rapport and that give and take, and we're happy and fortunate to have.
But that's why that rapport is going to work well in the podcast,
and it is. And you'll tell when you'll see. You'll hear the podcast. There's great rapport.
You'll see us eventually.
And you know what? If Matt comes, if he decides to come to Ontario, if he's able to come, we'll do some video podcasts or video content as well. And
so I guess what we're trying to say is that it's not going to be the end of us. It's just going to be the end of the show. Seinfeld, in my opinion, had a worse finale than what we're doing here. So Friends, maybe not so much. Friends was pretty tear-jerking. But yeah, no, you know what? This is, I guess this is it. I know, it's weird.
It's weird. I'm kind of having this weird feeling. We've done it for a long time, but we didn't do it progressively. Like, we didn't do it consistently enough.
No, but it's been, I don't want to say a focal point because it sure as hell wasn't. But it was a thing that we joked about a lot. Yeah. And we can't joke about it because we're actually going to be working on the podcast. So that's actually going to be a consistent thing. Yeah. So it's not going to be like, oh, remember the one episode we did like 2 years ago? No, it's going to be, remember the episode we did last week? Okay, let's actually do another one.
Yeah.
So no, it's been a part of my life. This shit. The confession episode. What we know about online. What we know about dating.
You know what? That's going to be my favorite.
He has a girlfriend now.
Oh yeah. Oh, MOCKville. Things have changed. Yeah. Things have changed, my friends. In MOCKville.
You took the advice in that video and you got yourself.
You know what? Honestly, I completely spaced out on that.
Yeah, you forgot about that.
I didn't forget. If she sees this, I didn't
forgot it.
I didn't. Things have changed. I forgot that it's been such a long time that that was just never said. What was I gonna say? But we go from Mock to Banter Brothers to Guys with Glasses. It's been we've been confused this entire time.
Banter Brothers and Guys with Glasses was your bit.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Let's rebrand, but we're legitimately rebranding this time.
But okay, so for those of you who do not know why we came up with the Mock, essentially we wanted to make fun of stuff, and we just took like KO, MC, and we mixed them around.
Well, because it was
made Mock, because that's our initials.
Yeah, Michael O'Hare, Kakamo Kevin is essentially what it works out to be. But it's funny because we were trying to think of a name for the channel for a long time. We're like, what the fuck do we call ourselves? And then you're like, Mock. And I'm like, I like the ring to it.
I'm really good with titles. Like, if you want me to make a title to anything, I will.
But like, it worked.
Yeah.
And you know what? It definitely was a lot of fun. I think we definitely got more views than I thought we were actually going to. I thought like literally 2 people were going to see it, but we average 100 per thing, maybe 50.
I'd say around 50 to 100, so around maybe 75.
Which is 48 more than I thought we were going to get viewership wise. So I thought it wasn't a complete waste of time. It was, you know what? It's fun to now look back from start to finish because now we can finally put this puppy to bed. And
I think we live in an era where we're fortunate to have video footage of the past, and it definitely, like, when I see those videos, I get like the butterflies, like what I was thinking at the time, things that were going on necessarily.
Friends you still had
and things that were going
life
on.
Events you're going. I think. When did you go to? What was the Team Canada thing?
The Canada Games was in 2011, so that's when we started it.
We started it that summer, so we started. Oh, think of where you were back then. Holy shit!
But
man.
a lot of things, like, stay tuned. There's more to come, and
there's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot. You did.
Comes full circle.
Call a callback. It's called a callback. Yes, but one, you want to say something?
No, it was. You know what? It's. I've actually. I don't know. I'm a little bit sad this is coming to an end. Really, it's been a really good time. I don't know if we'll be able to get your brother on as a random guest like we did last time.
You know what? That's also who I want to thank too. I want to thank the people that wanted to tune in, not only tuned in, but the people who came in, and my brother who he must not be named, and other I guess guest stars. I guess Butch would be the other one. That came in and wanted to talk about stuff. You know, obviously it's great. It got, you know, it made it fun for us.
Yeah,
So.
and to the girl and to the two women that I'm not even gonna say it.
No, come on. It's our end of the year. It's the end of an era.
No,
it's the end of an era.
The two girls that I told about this on Tinder that never talked to me again from this, you can go fuck yourselves. Dumb cunts. No, that cheesed me, bro. They're like, I was like, you know what? Because online dating, in case you haven't watched our other video, my thoughts on it, you don't get to know someone right away. You don't know what they sound like. You don't know how tall they are. Just very superficial shit. But I was like, you know,
oh, that's another thing. I didn't see this. I did not find this girl on Tinder, so I'm proud of that.
No, but it's like I was saying, like, you know what? Just if you want to get a sense of who I am, watch these videos. And I never heard back from them. I'm like, fuck you. But I mean, I can't really blame them because I mean, look at our other shit, man. It's unorganized. But no, there's a lot of talk on Mock, all that other bullshit. No, this is
bitch.
Oh, that was good, man.
So yeah,
you know, this has been. It's been fun.
It's been fun. So, on behalf of Kevin and myself, there was lots to talk on Mock. Stay tuned. There's more to come. And catch you on the flip side.